So today we will first create the company. First, whatever we will do in the T code command field, we can give that SPRO, then press enter. After giving the SPRO in a T code command field, then this screen will appear. When this screen will appear, we will click on SAP reference IMG. Then another screen will appear here. Here we will go to the enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, and define company. To create a company, we will click on this execute option. This one is called execute option. If you want to read the document, why we are creating a company here, and why company creation is a mandatory or not mandatory, that everything the SAP was given here, the documentation. If you will click on this documentation, then regarding the creation of a company, the each and everything, the details you will get here. So now I am creating a company. I will click on IMG activity. This is the clock sign. So when I will click on that execute option, this screen will appear here. So we will create a new company code here. Then I will click on new entry. I will click here new entry. So the company creation is we have to give a code. The maximum code is 6 characters. It may be a alpha, it may be a numeric, or it may be a mix. Depends upon you and depends upon the client. The client will finalize that either it will be a alpha, or it is a numeric, or it will be a alpha numeric, mix of a alpha numeric. And the maximum character is 6 characters. The client will finalize that. He will give that a 3 character, 4 character, 5 character, or maximum 6 character it will give. That depends upon the client. So for this training purposes, I am creating for a maximum character, that is 6 characters. I am creating here 2 all time 0, 5 times 0. So the company name I am giving here 2, 5 times 0, standard company. Sorry, standard company. We are creating a company, standard company. If you want, if the company have a second name, 2 names. Some of the company they have the 2 names. You can mention here the 2 names. Otherwise, you can leave it as a blank. Then street where this company is, its company is in Cuttack. Street it again. Link Road, Cuttack. Post box number 751012. Postal code city is Cuttack. Then country or region is IN India. Language is English. Then currency we are using for Indian company code, we are using INR, Indian rupee. After giving all those things, then we can press enter here. Then we will click on save option. We will click on save option and go and create the request. Here there is a white one paper symbol is there. You will click here and short description, give your company name 2 lakh standard company. Then click on save option. Here you can see that this is the request number, TR number, and short description is a 2 lakh standard company code. Whatever you will create under this TR means transport request, everything the data will be saved under this TR. Why we are creating this TR? our own request we are creating. The reason for creating a separate tier for our company code is that whatever that configuration we are doing in a development system, that should be moved to that quality system after creating the configuration part to test each and every processes, either the configuration part is correct or not correct. If we are not maintaining the transport request separately or uniquely, or you can say that under one main transport request, if we are not maintaining the subcategory and we are maintaining that separate, there are thousands of configuration we are done and thousands of tier transport requests we have created. For this, we will face the different types of problems and the confusion. So what we will do, we will create one main tier. Under that main tier, there is a sub tier transport request will be created. And whenever we will move that transport request from the development system to the quality system, it will be much more easy to us to handle all those transport requests. Then simple click on continue. If you will click on continue, then you can see here there is a one pop-up came here, data was saved. Then click on save option. Data already saved. Then come to the back, and here you can see that 2 lakh standard company has been created. Once again click on save and come back. This is the one process through the path I have created the company. If you want to come through the T code, that is called T code means transaction code. The transaction code to create the company is OX15. Here I am going to a new session and I will come here. In the T code command field, I will give here OX50. Then simple press enter. Directly you will come to here, this screen. Then you can create your new entries, the same process. Whatever the process I explained you, the same process you will follow here. And then click on save. Everything the process would be a same and click on save. In a two way we can create the company code. The first one is what we can come to the path, and the second one is what we can come to the transaction code. So this is the company code I have created. So I want to tell you one thing here. The company is not mandatory in SAP ERP system, but the company code is mandatory in SAP ERP system. Why the company is not mandatory and the company code is mandatory? The company is not mandatory. The reason for that, the company is not mandatory because whatever the day-to-day transaction we will perform in those transactions should be performed in the company code, not in the company. That's why if we are not creating the company, then we can use or get the reports, whatever the transaction we are doing day-to-day, daily basis transaction, we can get through that company code. And another one thing, that questions will come. So why this features was given? In one company, there are number of company codes we can create according to the client requirement. According to that client requirement, so under one company, there are 5 company codes. Our company is in Odisha, is in Cuttack. So there are number of in 5 districts, there are 5 companies. So according to that 5 districts, the client asks us to create a 5 company code to see the consolidation of a report. एक साथ report देखने के लिए तो 5 company code report, if the client requires that 5 company codes report in a one screen, in that case we have to use that company to get the consolidation report. Any questions?
Hello?
Again, any question?
No.
Okay. So I hope you have understood this one, why we created a company and why the company is not mandatory and the company code is mandatory.
Okay.
company now, then we will go to create the company code. If we will create the company code, then we can also go through in the two processes. Simply, I am going through the path now. I am going through the T code OX02. This is a practice server. If this lock is coming, then you can go to the SM12T code. That the SM12T code, you will remove your username and the lock of entries and execute it. Then select all and delete it. Then come back and once again repeat that T code OX02. It will open. So here company code. Click on new entries and company code. The company code character is 4 alphanumeric. You can give only alpha, you can give only numeric, or you can give the mix of alphanumeric. And this should be depends upon the client. Whatever the configuration we are doing, the as is document or to be document we are preparing before the configuration, or the blueprint we are preparing before the configuration, each and everything should be get approved by the client. So the company code I am giving here, Q200, and company name is two five times 0 standard company. Here it is written company. That's why I have not mentioned your company code. The city where it is in Cuttack. Country is in India, IN. And currency is in INR. Language we are using, that is English. After giving all those things, simple press enter. Then click on this address. You have to click on this, and this file, this pop-up will open. So company, then the name of the company is 25 times 0 standard company. So all those address you have to give here. Link Road, Qatar. Postal code 751012. City is in Qatar. Country and region, it is I in India. So the reason is for Odisha, it is 18. I hope. Let me check. No. For Odisha. Yes, 21. In S4HANA, it has been changed 21. Then you can give your post box number 751012. Postal code 751012. Then after giving all those things, simply click on copy. So everything is copied here. Then click on save option. Yeah. See here, it is coming. That is 2510 standard company code. First time you have to create this. After that, every time under this short description, we are unable to remember this request number, but we have to check our standard company, that short description, whatever I have written. If it is coming, then you can simply click here continue. Otherwise, you can click on own request. You will find this description. Simple, just I am clicking here. Here. If you will not find that this name, simply you will click on own request and click on this. It will come here and continue. Just it is taking time to say. Yeah. Here we can see that when pop-up came here, data was set. So simply you can match, and you can see here Q200 standard company code has been created. Then come back. It is I have created this company code through the T code. The T code is OX02. If you want to go through the path, then in the T code command field, you will see here SPRO. Then SAP reference IMG. Then click your enterprise structure, then definition, then financial accounting, and here it is edit, copy, delete, check company code. Then you will click in that execute, that the clock symbol, you will get this type of pop-up. When you will get this type of pop-up, just click on edit company code data. Okay, once again it is coming. Someone has been logged. Here. Yeah. And this screen will appear, and whatever the process I followed through the T code path, after the new entry is the same process you have to follow. And in which field this tick mark is coming, that field is mandatory. If you are not giving, then the system will not allow to go to the next process. So we can check here, if you want to check the company code, whatever you have created, either it is created successfully or not, you will come to this screen and click on position option and give your company code name, that is Q200 I have given. Then you can see here Q200 company code has been created successfully. Any questions you have regarding this creation of a company and a company code?
No.